Okay, I'm streaming. Senor, how can I help you?
Okay, hold on. Oh, yep, just says you went live.
Hey, audio, it's not back there, man. It didn't come back.
So can you go to each monitor separate, right? So you should be able to go to each monitor separate and move around the screen, right? Because I'm asking questions.
Yeah, I can drag the theaters over there, but it didn't happen until I had the theaters open in the left screen, and I took the tab over to the right screen, and when I was changing things, the main screen was on the left, and I was in the right monitor. And somebody said I might have to unplug one of the monitors and get it back. I think because I've been looking for the equalizer too, and I can't find it.
Oh, so the monitor, the computer has memorized that location. That's its now that's its location. I see why they would say unplug the monitor and plug it back in, because then you're not, it would lose where that position would be. It'd start off with wherever it normally sets in the middle of the screen, right? I'm assumption. That's an assumption.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the right monitor and see what happens and then plug it back in.
Okay, we standing by.
Sounds good. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, it's got to be something simple. Dude, it's the fucking mic.
You're still keyed up. I heard a rear. Damn, my audio sounds good.
Yeah. God damn. Oh. This is ridiculous.
I'm going to copy your link and post it. Alright, it's posted. Hopefully that fixes his issue, because that would drive me crazy.
He's got to figure that out, man. That's not a hard one. I think I've done something similar to that. I just don't remember how I resolved that problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never ran the dual monitors, so I don't really know how to fix that problem.
I mean, I can simulate it. I just don't want to go get the other monitor. I mean, I do have two of the same monitors. It's just I gave one to my son because I wasn't using it. You know? But your clock is about to hit an alarm clock go off on your ass.
Nah, we're still good. We're still good.
Okay. Just checking. I don't want nobody mad at me. I've pissed enough of my friends' wives off.
That did not do it. I lost that tab again.
You lost it again?
Well, I lost it before. That's why I went back to the console V3. And it took a couple of guys. But it's something I got to figure out how this works.
So, can you open another program and move it to that window and see where it goes? Or do you have to go in the task manager and kill that task? Well, I'm trying to figure out how you would do it.
Yeah, because what's happening is it's not recognized in that window because, like I said, I drug just that tab off of the fetus over into the right screen, and I was reading off it and changing and everything over there, but the fetus was on the left side. And when I drug the tab back over there and put it in, evidently it didn't go.
Yeah, and I was just looking in the task manager, and the only task you see is just fetus. It doesn't show the equalizer window or the setup window. It just shows the fetus 2, V2.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I know now that's how I lost the equalizer and that window, and I was off the fetus for a while because of that. I had to put all that back in there again, and that came up with the equalizer window, so it's still in there. So I got to figure this out. Give me something to do. I got to keep messing with it. It's somewhere, in between these two in his computer.
Has anybody tried Google?
Yeah, I even put that on Thetis's website. That's how I got back in before, and they told me how to do it. I had to uninstall it, and had to uninstall everything and then do the MyoBot again. Everything again, and then it worked.
Got my Google search real quick.
Well, that might be the glitch. I mean, I've said this, that there's a new Thetis out, and they usually update Thetis when they figure out there's a bug somewhere. And I've run into my setup, the database, not reading the database, and so has Dominator. But then we shut it off and close the program out, or reinstall the program, and the old database comes up.
Okay, go ahead on, Dominic.
Okay, let's try, pressing Alt and Tab to cycle through open windows. See if it pops up.
No, that's with Enter too, ain't it? Or just Alt and Tab?
Just says Alt and Tab.
No, I did that. Nothing happened. Alt and Tab. Nothing happened. Let me answer.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, it says, okay, try the Windows key and the arrow key. So press the Windows key and then press your arrow button to the right or left and see if anything opens.
Which one is the Windows key?
The one on the keyboard that looks like a window? If you got a modern keyboard, it's between Control and Alt.
Well, I found it. All it did was switch it back and forth from each one of the screens. It did that about 3 times from each one. So, hold on, let me see. No, it's still missing. It's still missing.
What else you got? The Dominator. Oops.
Hey, Buzzard, I'm going to message you a link. You can try some of these fixes here.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right, I sent it on Facebook.
Okay, thanks.
No worries, no worries.
Man. Hard to think about that one.
What?
I said it's hard to think about his issue because I've never had that problem. But it's got to be simple. It always is.
Yeah, I'm surprised it just doesn't pop up when you hover over it. But there's one here that says, so click Start, point to Programs, click Control Panel, double-click Display, click the Settings tab. In the display box, click the secondary display adapter. Then you click the extended Windows desktop to this monitor. Check the box to deselect it and then click OK. But on a side note, your audio, I can't hear the error on sideband.
Really? Because there's no bottom end drive. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's not my fault. See, like, I done turned it all the way down. Like, right now, it's at, what was it? I went from 9 to 5. Like, it's the mic, dude. I can't get it any lower. Oh, yeah. I went from 9 to 1. I'm on 1. That's inside the microphone, the last setting inside the microphone.
Yeah, you could probably actually turn it up on the sideband here, or turn your mic gain up.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot, ain't it? And now I can hear it myself. Right there. Let me stand by and see if Buzzard is out there.
Hey. Yeah, for sure. I'm waiting. Maybe I'll have to help you with like Live Professor or something. That way you can get a noise gate going.
Live Professor?
Hey, Dominator, I didn't get anything in Messenger. Did you just send me a little link?
Yeah, it was a link.
Yeah, I went into it. I didn't see nothing.
Oh, weird. Okay, here, let me screenshot it then or something, and I'll send it that way, I guess.
Is it logging into Microsoft Online.com?
Yeah, I just Google searched it, but I took a screenshot and sent it to you.
You shouldn't have to log into anything. You should be able to just see it.
Oh, I got that, but I had to go.
Yeah, the link might have been screwy, I think. I don't know. All I did was cut it and paste it, but who knows. When I clicked on it, it opened up something weird too, so... a lot of the ones here say the Alt-Tab, and then it should open up that screen. Let's see. Here's another one that says, the old way of fixing this still works. This was 4 years ago, though. After selecting it in the taskbar, so basically select Cetus, you can hit Alt-Space. The application menu will appear on your available monitor. You can then select Move and use the arrow keys to move the window onto your screen. You may need to select Restore from the menu first if the window was maximized off screen.
I appreciate it.
And that's what
I'll get it. I'll keep that down, so I'll try this after I get done eating later. Thank you.
All right, man. Bye-bye.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good night.
That's what he did. He moved it off screen, and the screen is enlarged.
Yeah, so maybe that one will work.
Yeah. When you're done talking, I'm gonna go back to building wings.
Well, I mean, I can be done anytime you want, man. You just tell me.
No, I'm good. I'm just saying. You know, I don't want you thinking like when the conversation's over, you know, like I'm gonna be sitting here pouting. You know, I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna go back to building wings and hanging out with my buddy. Yeah. Hold on, I'm about to run a touchdown.
I hear it. All right, well, we can go back to AM. I just wanted to see if we were all on frequency or not. And I probably sound better on sideband than AM.
Okay. Going back to AM.
Back on the AM. Break.
Back on the AM. Break.
So how's the test going?
I don't know. It seems fine. Everything's working. It's like now I just want to get up and go do something. You know, like be able to do that. Both. And I can. I did it the other day. I put my headset on and I put it on Vox, and I closed the mic if I didn't want to talk, open the mic if I did, and I talked some skip like that. That worked really well too.
Oh, I must have missed it. I didn't hear it when you did that. Usually I'm here listening, but yeah. So what are you testing to see if the motor fails or what?
What do you mean, what motor?
On the plane.
Oh, no. No, this is not the test. That one is a rebuild. Like, dude took it, built it, didn't like how it flew, then like asked me to rebuild it. So, it's like a new build, because I gotta usually cut shit in half and put in new spars and a whole bunch of other shit. So it's about $150. Job.
Stand by, I have a phone call real quick.
Roger.
Oh my god, the whole conversation, I was like, yep, I don't know. That's what the whole conversation was for 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Just thinking, God, hurry up. I'm trying to get off this phone.
I have to lock the VFO, man. I'm constantly bumping the VFO.
On what? The keyboard?
With the mouse.
Your mouse must work, because mine does. Mine, like, it's supposed to work. But the wheel doesn't function too well, I guess. You'll scroll down, and it kind of goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So I just use the keyboard now. You can deactivate it off the mouse if you want.
I'm liking the idea of a remote foot pedal.
For keying. And also you can get like a cheap MIDI box and set up the VFO on that. But that's what I was going to do, but I'm like, well, the keyboard works just as well. But I may still do a MIDI box.
Sounds interesting.
Yep, you just have to get one with a knob on it. Well, I guess you don't have to have a knob. Yeah, I think there was some on Amazon for real cheap. Yeah, I might do that once the setup's permanent. Also, if you find like so you were saying you wanted me to do yours. So kind of how do you want it set up? Do you want just like a picture, or you want the name? Maybe send me some ideas.
Yeah, I said I'll let me gather some stuff. Cause yeah, I got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and then, like, if you want me to, I can add, like, we'll have to talk on the phone about, especially once you're setting it up, we'll be on the phone.
Yeah, hey, I got a question. On your estimated PBSNR, what is that number when I'm talking?
It's up to 50.
Yeah, yours is 49.7.
Yeah, I think it has something to, I don't know. With the strong signals, the higher it is. Maybe it's something to do with overload in the ADC or something. I don't know. I know it's signal to noise ratio. I don't know what the P stands for, though.
I thought that might have been the phase bias, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just something that... There's more moving things on there to look at. Oh, actually, I didn't even look at the dB level when you keyed up. I just looked at like the analog 50. So I don't know, when you key up, I'll give you the exact number.
Oh yeah. There's an exact number other than 9.9 dB.
So it was 54.2. Go. 54.7 I saw on the stream. And then it dropped down to like 46.
That time you had 49.9.
Yeah, so when you keyed up, it was in the 50s, and then it was like 49 point something. So it was 51.9, and then it was like 40. Oh, I can't remember now.
I was playing with the dual receivers, and then I went on Kiwi, and I had all 5 stations around Portland listening. It was pretty cool.
Some of them I can't even hear myself on. Weird, but I can hear myself in Albany. But like, what one was it? Oregon City or something? I can't hear myself, but I can hear myself in Gresham. I don't think I can hear myself on the 12th one either.
I can barely hear myself in Oregon City.
Yeah, I think they have shitty antennas or something, because there's some that I can hear like really good, like the one in Camas. And then there's the Crooked River Ranch one. I can hear myself on that. That's out by Bend.
Dude, that's far.
Yeah. It's not like I'm slamming in there, though.
That's more than the curvature of the Earth.
Is it?
Yeah. There's literally a mountain range in between you and it. Like 3 of them. Fuck sisters.
There's one in Kennewick where I heard myself too. Let's see. Those were all on sideband though, because the AM on these Kiwis are very hard to hear your audio. Let me go to the one in Kennewick here. Let's see. Let's go to sideband. We'll see if we can hear ourselves. One, two, three, four, 6. Yeah, I hear myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
In Kennewick?
One, two, three, four, 5, 6. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Sounds like 40 meters is rolling hard. Okay.
Key up again. I thought I heard something.
Oh, what's that? I'm screwing around. I'm not hearing myself as good as I was the other day. Must have been conditions. Because I was able to hear myself in Roseburg, and I don't hear myself in Roseburg now.
Roger.
Oh, you're on sideband.
Yes, I was on sideband. I was on the side of the band.
That was ridiculous.
What did you say?
Oh, you're on AM now. I was just saying, yeah, I gotta get out of here now.
All right, man. Catch you later. Be safe.
Then, I don't know.
Have fun.
Totes. Alright, have fun with the planes.
I will. When I'm buying lunch or something.
Alright. Sounds good. Alright, but, yeah, yeah, we can get your stuff set up too. So, alright. I'm getting off of here. Talk to you tomorrow.
Yep. Good night.